Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I went for a sort of like planetary solar system map vibe with this, and I really think I got that look, especially with this little kind of Saturn rings sort of thing around this planet. um, so yeah, with this design, you read left to right, and in the script you start at the bottom and then go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. So here's our first word, and this is the first letter of our first word. And to figure out what this letter is, we've got to check this key, and this key has 4 different shaped consonant stems. So this stem is this stem right here. It's a deep divot, more than 180 degrees completed of a circle, as opposed to this stem, which is a shallow divot, like here, which has 180 degrees or less complete of a circle. So our first letter is this deep divot, which means our letter is somewhere in this row. And now we have to look at the modifiers. And this line passes through that letter stem. And lines that pass through letters do not count. They only count when they end on the letter. So this is just a deep divot with no modifiers. So that's the letter B. And then inside the B, we have a little guy. A little circle is a vowel. And this vowel is right in the center of that consonant stem, like this. And if we follow this down, that means it's in the E position. But it's got a line on it, this line here. And that means it's an I or a U. And to figure out which, we look at the direction the line is going. And if the line is going inwards, like this, it's an I. If the line is going outwards, then it would be a U. So here's a B and then an I. And now we have a double letter. A double letter is shown with a double line. And because these lines are the same thickness, it's the same letter twice. So we have a double letter here in the same column as that B, because it's that omega shape, except it's got one line modifier on it. So that would be a double G. And then we have this little vowel, and it's by itself on the word circle, so we're going to look here with no consonant stems, and it's right on the line, so that makes it an E. And then our last letter is this shallow divot here with 3 dots, making it an R, so bigger. And then we have our next word here. The bottom of the word circle's here, and we don't hit our first letter until all the way over here, all the way to the side. And it's a little circle, so it's a vowel, and it's on the inside of the word circle. So that makes it an O. And then we have this letter, which is a circle inside the word circle with one line, making it an N, so on. And these little dashed lines here and here are just some decoration to kind of, tie everything together and add a little bit of motion to it. Again, with that planetary vibe thing, I wanted this to look, spinning or something. And this to kind of tie these two words together to make it feel less empty in the middle. Anyway, so this is extra and this is extra, and they don't count or end on anything, so they don't affect the translation. So yeah. Our next word is this one. The bottom of the word circle is here, and here is our first letter. It is a circle on the line of the word circle, like this. So that makes it a TH, and here's another E, just like that E. So the, and then our last biggest word starts at the bottom here. This is an I, line going inwards, just like that I. Continuing around, here's our next letter. This line passes through, this line passes through, and this line passes through. But this line ends on it. So one line ends on it, making it an N, just like this N. So IN. Then we have this shallow divot, just like this one here, with 1, 2, 3 lines on it. So that makes it an S. Here's another I, line going inwards. And then our last letter is a D, 1, 2, 3 dots on a deep divot with an E attached. So here's the DE, right in the middle there with no lines. So INSIDE. So bigger on the inside is what this design says. And I'm really happy with how it looks, and I hope you are too. Bye.